Hello guys, welcome back to our JavaScript series. My name is Abida Kuntaye, an instructor at SQI College of ICT. In this video, we'll be looking at our output commands. A computer takes in inputs, processes it, and delivers output. Now, output commands are what you use to display information to the users. You probably want to display one or two things to your users, and how do you do that? You're using output commands. So let's look at the output commands we have, or some of them. We look at some of them. As much as possible, I want this video to be very short, as much as possible. So if first look at the first one, we're looking at the first one, which is alert. Alert means create a dialog box for me. Create a dialog box for me. So I have this. These and alerts. It just means create a dialog box for me. So I can say something like this: alerts 45. Also, until we get to data type, I'll be dealing more with numbers. I don't want us to be confused about anything. So that's the reason I'll be dealing more with numbers. So meaning that send 45 as the value inside the dialog box, alert 45. If I say alert 70, so it's going to send 70 as the value inside the dialog box. So you can also alert a variable name. In our first video, we had something like this, equals to, let's say 45 or anything. I can do something like this. I can do something like this. Alert num, so that is send num. You know, num is actually 45, so it's going to alert 45. So let's go to the browser and see how that works. 45. So once I refresh, I'll see 45. Good. Do you understand that part? I think you should. It's simple enough. Let's look at the second one. We'll be looking at console log. Console log now. Console log means send whatever value you have inside it to the console. Send it to the console. Number one, what's the meaning of the console? What do you use console for? Number two, where can I find the console? We have to send the value to the console, so you must be able to locate where the console is on the browser. This is it. Console is mainly used by developers for debugging purpose and some other things. And to find the console, let's go to the browser. Refresh. To find the console, right click on inspect, then click on console. That's the console. That's the console. The shortcut to do that is to press Ctrl+Shift+I. Ctrl+Shift+I. It's going to open the console. If you press it again, it's going to close the console. So we have to send this value to the console. I can send this value to the console. Console log. So refresh. Press Ctrl+Shift+I. And you see the value in the console. So that's that about console log. Then we'll be looking at another output command, which is document.write. Document.write means write whatever you have there, write it directly on the body, write it on a page. It's on a page. So to do that, just write document.write, then whatever you want to write on the browser, refresh. So you have it here. We don't need the console again, so at least for now. So you have it here, document.write. So let's proceed to the next thing. I got something. We have a div here. Let's give this div an ID. Let me call this ID maybe my number from results. Let me call this ID results. Let me give it a star. Background color of red. Sorry. Good. An ID is like the magic number of this div of something. An ID is an identifier. It's unique to something and it's like magic number. So in this case, ID, this result is the, let me put it this way, it's like the magic number of this div. So once I call on your magic number, I expect you to come over to me. For instance, if I go to a classroom and I say something like this, once your magic number come out, so all I need to do is just to call on your magic number, then the whole U will come over to me, right? So to do that, see how that works. Console log results. So I only need to call on the magic number of this div to see everything inside this div. Console log, just log it to the console. Let's press Ctrl+Shift+I to check the value in the console. So as you can see, this is the whole div. We only call on the ID, the magic number, but we have the whole div inside this place. So even if we have anything inside this place, let me put my name there. So let me refresh on my page. I have this. So all I need to do is call a magic number and the whole element will come over to you. So, but we are under output command, and what's the usefulness of this? Why do I need to talk about this? Look at something. Result. This result is the ID. Once I call on result, I'm not just calling on the ID. I'm actually calling on this OD. That's what I want you to understand. Once I call on your magic number, I'm not just calling the magic number for calling's sake. I'm actually calling on you. So in this case, once I call the result, I'm actually calling on this OD. I'm not saying that this div dot inner text, change it to maybe let's say 80. What that means is change the text inside the result to 80. Set the text inside the result. The result is this div. Set inner text, the text inside this result, set it to 80. So let's go to the page and see how that works. You see 80 there. Good. So set the text inside the result to 80. Let me explain how this works. Once your page loads from the top to the bottom. Is the first load this part. Initially the text inside will be Abida Kuntaye, but once it gets here, you are saying that set the text inside it. So if you delete whatever you have inside it, it's going to delete it and replace it with whatever you have here. So it's going to delete this whole thing and replace it with AT. Do you get it? It's going to delete whatever you have done. So the question is, why didn't you see this Abida Kuntaye initially? Is because it processes this thing very fast. So at the blink of an eye, it's going to remove this and replace it with this. It's processing this thing very, very fast. So that's why we won't be able to see this Abida Kuntaye at top. As time goes on, we will see ways of doing that. So set the text inside it to 80, and we have this script. So another thing we'll be looking at is inner HTML. It works almost the same way with inner text. So this is the two. They are going to produce the same results now. Now the question is, what's the difference between inner HTML and inner text? So they produce the same results actually, but the major difference between the two is this. Let's assume I have something like this. I have hello BL what? I have inner text here. So change the text inside this div to hello BL what? Let's see what happens on the browser. On the browser you have the same thing, hello BL word. Hello BL word. Let's now change this to inner HTML and see how that is going to work. As you can see, inner HTML has the ability to understand HTML codes while inner text can't. That's the major difference between the two. Let me close my console. I'm not using it for now. So inner HTML has the ability to understand HTML codes while inner text doesn't. So you can write HTML code inside this place and it's going to work fine. So pardon me for now. I just have to use this text like this thing because I need to explain inner HTML and inner text. But aside this, I would have loved to deal only with numbers. I would have loved to deal only with numbers. So you have the basic understanding. Now, as with commands, you use to display values or things to your users. You can also do something like this. Variable, let me say name or variable number equals to 345. Then this does inner HTML equals to what? Number. So you will see the number on the page. So 345. So we have this. Thank you very much. Enjoy the rest of your day. Bye.